Hey boys and girls, it is Sweaty Zeus coming at you again with another Elden Ring walkthrough episode. Last I left you, we fought the Dragonkin soldier right here. If you head right over here, the video cut out before I could do this, but right over here is America's Scar Seal, which if you look will increase mind, intelligence, faith, and arcane by 3. A few items around here I want to pick up before we move on. We'll actually come back here a little later, so actually we'll drop from up there a little later. There is a spell in here. Oh, he's got yellow eyes. No, not a lot, but I'll take it. Somber 5, which is very nice. If you haven't upgraded your whatever weapon you're using yet, that will come in handy. I'm about to get you, probably by the end of this episode, Somber Stones 6 and 7. And we should already have 8 and 9 from earlier. We'll be up there later, and then we'll kind of jump down to this. I actually missed that my first time playing through the game here, and it's really kind of amazing how tucked away getting down there was. And there's a talisman up there that negates or basically increases your resistances. So be sure to pick up all the fireflies when you see them, because those are used to craft the foul foots. The silver ones are for item discovery, and the gold ones obviously are for rune farming, as you probably know by now. But same with the fireflies, the gold go with the gold and vice versa. The dragon one grease is always great for fighting dragons, so be sure to pick that up. I think that's it here. Thought there was another glove wort, but I think I'm mistaken. So if you haven't yet, you should probably go kill Nigerius. He's the guy who invades you by the cave that Patches is in, which is I keep wanting to say summon water, but I don't think that's right. I'm gonna have to look. Formic rocks are really good. Pick those up. Ah, there it is. It's a 7. And let's just do it. Dukist herba. There's a lot of those everywhere. I think there was one more. I don't say that a lot. I really, because usually I've just played through this on the other playthrough and remember, there being an item. There it is. See? I won't let you down. So those are Ghost Glovewort, which will be, the ones that'll help you upgrade the stronger summons. So if you drop down here, this is that area. There's like a little camp if you head that way with a rune arc. If you didn't come here earlier, there would be a golden seed right here. And then if you go down to the end of that, there is a rune arc, which I did pick up, but just for anyone who didn't come here earlier, it's just going to be on the other side of this. Or no, sorry, a rune arc, a stone sword key. Right here. So, yeah. So that will do it for down here. We're done with this area until we come up here later and here, which will be after the Radon fight. It's coming to you here from Church of Pilgrimage, right at the tippy top point of Flipped Over Africa, or Weeping Peninsula, right below Limgrave where we start. And wanted to show you over here, if I can remember exactly how to get to it. I knew about this one, but I forget about it, mainly just because it's like one of the painting type things where you gotta like go to the right spot. But yeah, we picked up Warhawk Ashes. I always forget this one. Oh yeah. And that is the Warhawk, which is the one that has the like cowl on its head and shoots like fire, in addition to the fangs on its legs, the blades. The other one has it's just like a regular hawk. It's like Stormhawk Dean or something. It's a legendary ash. We'll get it a little bit later. But yeah, this one, Warhawk Ashes, I wanted to be sure to throw that in there, and I'll park it right where it goes. Thanks for watching. So now, we're going to head up to East Raya Lucaria Gate. So Bach will be here now that we've come here. If you need to, you know, add or remove your cape to your setup. But yeah, Nigerius, I would be sure to fight him before you come here, because there's a going to be another fight with oh gosh, Ura's his name. Murkwater. So that's where Patches is. Right outside there, you'll get invaded by Nigerius. And then Ura's sign should be right here. Why am I not seeing it? I'm going to go investigate and come back, and I'll edit it together. First off, though, there is a golden seed down this way, so. There you go. Alright, so I'll cut out and see you in just a sec. So if you haven't figured out by now, this is another character. There was something wrong with this video, so I had, there's a couple videos I'm having to re-record. But anyways, Yura's right up the path after the fight. He'll come in and fight and disappear. The fights are like right around here outside Murkwater. Just follow this and he'll be right here. And then
tarnished. Well, I'm Yura, tarnished, held him through stay the path. Just remember, don't know your emotion. Be on your perhaps we will meet.
And I did talk to him during the course of the normal playthrough. But yeah, like I said, this is the second one that I'm just doing. So I'm trying to hit the few episodes that had some type of problem or audio issues or things like that. So, but it's going to be a beat for beat of what I did in the last one. In fact, there were usually something I missed, and that's part of why I'm recording it. There we go. So his sign should appear here now. So he'll already be in this time and fighting. We don't have to wait on him like before. Should be easy. Just be careful, he does have blood loss. Now, if you really like his katana, you can kill him and get it. Look how long it is. It's one of the longest weapons in the game. Definitely longest katana. Very, very good weapon. We'll get it not too long after the next area. But yeah, if you do, what are you doing?
Wretched one. Oh, that bloody finger was a thorn in my side. Here's a token of thanks. I may not have much time. I'm dying to see you. Yes, she is the dot in spite. If she come, there is no shit.
Yeah, so he'll give us his katana once we get to the fight with Eleonora. So, trying to see what that was off in the distance, but that's Saluvis's tower over there. So, we're gonna head on in and get this party started. Well, first off, head down this way. And those blue signs, if you haven't figured out yet, they just take you out. Each one will kind of drop you off at a different area. A lot of wolves in here. You should be fine at this point with these guys, but just try not to get overwhelmed. There's going to be a merchant down here, so that is why I'm headed this way.
Well, there's been an age since how can I help?
These guys don't really understand the concept of a good location. They usually hold away like in the middle of nowhere. So there's a Fever's cookbook, Fever's cookbook. This one actually gives you a lot, mostly sleep stuff. But Fanged Imp Ashes, you might want to buy those if you have the coin right now. It's going to be a long time, but we will actually need those later to get a spell. So if you want to get those or make yourself a note to come back and get them. Now you might see there's a bloodhound hanging off the gate there. There's an item below him. I'm trying to remember, is it a rune arc or basically it's obviously a trap, so we're gonna ambush his ambush. Oh, he can't handle the heat. Celestial Dew, that's what it was. But you should probably have plenty of that. So warp or teleport back. Warp or teleport. I meant to say warp or ride back. We are gonna head on in. I'll be trying to make up time now that I had to go talk to Yura. It's gonna be tight. It's magically gonna turn into night. Gonna jump off here. There's magic grease. Trina's Lily, which does the sleep items. These guys shouldn't be too tough at this point. Especially if you've upgraded your weapon. Doubly especially if you're using the Bloodhound Fang, because it's just so damn good. There's several... Well, they're dropping down. But there's several of the... those guys around here. In this room, so just watch out for them. Smithing 3. Somber Smithing 3. Be a ladder there, which we're going to have to knock down later. And here is a hidden wall. And another rune arc. Got a lot of HP on this character. I think I actually invested in it more than I did on the normal playthrough with the walkthrough. So I think I'm at like 37. So I'm like way up there. Level 62, which is probably about the same. Vigor's at 47 because I was at 37 and I have Radagons on, which I'm probably going to change out for Arsenal. There we go. But yeah, so I've really been loading up the HP. There we go. So we got Electrify Armament now. These guys are all over out here. Mostly I would just run past them. They'll try to grab you. There's a lot of them. There's Grace Mimics, which I think are kind of useless, but I still don't even really know what they do. Like, I thought for a long time they, like, led you in the direction that you're supposed to go. But I, like, went and tested it, and one was telling me to just walk out in the ocean at one spot. So I really don't know what they're actually for. There we go. There's an example. But we've leveled HP, so it's no biggie. think that's it for here. Just want to check up here. There's a ledge to jump down to. Yeah, it's right here. You can drop down over there as well. Get a running jump here. So this is going to allow us to sneak up on these guys. They're otherwise going to fill you full of arrows. And you can get their ashes. So I do need to adjust my flasks so that I have more than one. That's the bridge there. We just kind of went around it. So now we're going to get what's probably my second favorite armor set. Can summon here if you want. We're going to drop down here. And pick up the Carrion Knight Set. There's the set, and the helmet is... They're still not overload. It's a real good looking set. I don't really like the little point on the top, but other than that, it looks wicked cool. So there's a golden rune 4. You can drop down from out of there if you wanted to go the other way. It's going to bring us up right by where we dropped. So we dropped like right over there. There is a Ash of War beetle here. Hey now, come on. Give me a chance. This is a really good Ash of War too. There's the door we're going to go through. You can just walk around that way too. I'm just trying to get a drop on it. And I miss. Spectral Lance, which is basically just kind of like a javelin throw. Can you drop down to that from over there? Yeah, you could have just walked around all that. So we're going to go through the door now. There's going to be a dog in front. One of the bigger ones. And if you didn't get that 4, you can drop down here and get it. So we're now at the water wheel. It's going to be another one of those vampire creatures like we fought right around here. Gravity vampire dudes that are around the fallen asteroid. Alright, so we know his combo now. He's gonna dodge too. There we go. Gravity well. So another somber 3. We're gonna go for a ride on the water wheel now. Now these guys can drop the Noble Slender Sword or the Noble what's the other one called? There's two swords that those type of guys drop. They're very, very rare drops. Probably the rarest drops in the game. I missed that item up there right above the tip of my hat last time. So that's one reason I'm redoing this. Also right here, Thops, the guy who asked for a key. When we give him one, he'll be here, and you can come back and visit him. It's right by the Classroom Grace, which is this one. Schoolhouse Classroom.